not wanted here.
Not by you, maybe. It's not your choice, though, is it?
No, Marlon! Please, lad, just stop it! Why are you doing this? Oh, God.
I thought you were this sorted.
So did I.
Today's not about you! Today has nothing to do with you. You were told to keep away.
Marlon, is this how you want Bob to remember today? Hey?
No,
Completely off you, Kate. Them coppers going to come out now. Just calm down.
don't do this.
Hey, get off! He started it!
You expect me to believe that? Ross Barton, I'm arresting you on
No. He was right. It was down to me. Let's just get on with why we're here.
Could you show some decorum? There's a pigging funeral going on out there.
Oh, you want decorum? I doubt there was too much of that whilst you were getting your knickers off for this librarian.
There's no need to get personal.
You've been sleeping with my wife. That seems pretty personal to me.
I had no idea she was... I'd never...
Oh, don't flatter yourself. If it hadn't been you, it'd been some other poor sap. You're just the last in a long line of special friends this one's been on the short haul with.
And is it any wonder, after all the broken promises you gave me?
Get this dealt with, Ashley. Folk will be here soon.
You're welcome to her. I've had enough. Don't bother coming home. I've had the locks changed. And I'm divorcing you.
I'm so sorry you had to witness that. He's always been a very jealous man.
Sounds like he's got good reason.
I wanted to tell you, but things were just moving so fast with us that never seemed the right time. Anyway, maybe things are just meant to be.
Fred!
You got time for a chat? I need to sort these rooms out. I'm sure they can wait. Why didn't you tell me you were looking for your mum?
Victoria.
She's worried about you. She said she sent you a message. I'm sorry, mate. I don't think this is her. You sure the site's legit? I'm being serious. It's not how she'd talk. There is an easy way to find out, you know.
I'm really sorry, Bob. Everything's such a mess.
Today's about Donna. Let's try and focus on that, shall we?
Are you going to be okay to do your reading?
Could have done without that today, couldn't we?
We have come here today to remember before God our sister Donna, to give thanks for her life, to commend her to God, our merciful Redeemer and Judge, to commit her body to be buried, and to comfort one another in our grief.
Here we go. Let's get this lot sitting up nicely. Right. Would Fang like a cup of tea?
He's a rabbit.
Yes, well, maybe a juicy carrot. Bunnies like carrots, don't they?
Why can't I go to the party with Daddy?
Well, it's not really a party, is it? It's Mummy's funeral.
It's a place where people go to say goodbye to someone they love.
Why?
Because she's gone away. Daddy has told you she isn't coming back, hasn't he, sweetheart?
But you said people we love never really go away.
Now and forever. Amen. Marlon, I think you wanted to say a few words.
Right, okay. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Marlon. Me and Donna were married once. Not for very long, as it turns out. Remember thinking it would last forever. I was so angry with you. For a lot of years. But then you brought April into my life. Our beautiful, lovely, funny little daughter. And all the anger just fell away. It fell away, Donna. Donna knew she was ill. And she faced it with dignity and courage. She lived like she died. As a hero.
Here we go. A nice big juicy carrot for Fang, as promised. Do you remember me telling you about Jenny?
The spaceman.
Yeah, only she wasn't a spaceman, really. She was my little girl. And I loved her very much. Just like your mummy loved you. Well, she, had an accident. Just like your mummy did.
Was she a policewoman?
No. No, she wasn't.
So she wasn't really like my mummy then?
No, but they're both in the same place now, though.
When will they come back?
No, we'll go for a little walk, and I'll show you what I'm trying to say. Go and get your shoes.
Oh. It's so long ago, I can hardly remember! Exclamation mark.
Well, there you go, then.
Dad, it was ages ago.
You never forget the song you danced to at your wedding. Strange thing to ask. Surprised your dad hasn't told you.
What was it?
How about us? Actually, it probably was a bit of a stupid question. It was pretty much compulsory by now. Let it go, son. She doesn't know.
Dad, she obviously just thinks it's a bit weird. Look, I've said to her I'm trying to piece together a picture. Just think of another question. Carpenter's close to you.
Looks to me like Victoria's done you a big old favour. I'm sorry, mate.
Well, if you tell us anything about her, maybe I wouldn't have had to troll the internet with a big sign saying desperate and vulnerable.
Finn, I've told you loads about her, man.
Not really.
I know you're not going to want to hear this, but if she wanted to be a part of our lives, she would be here now. It scares me to think of you making yourself vulnerable like this, particularly after everything that happened. Just focus on what you have got, yeah? And try and be happy with that.
Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the softly falling snow. I am the gentle showers of rain.
I am the fields of ripening grain, where When you awaken in the morning's hush,
I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the starshine of the night. I am in the birds that sing. I am in every lovely thing. Do not stand at my grave bereft. I am not there. I have not left.
What's that for?
Your mum? She's being buried here.
No, she's not. She wouldn't leave me.
She didn't want to. It's just what happens when you die.
Can we do something else now?
Yeah, whatever you like. As long as it don't break the Geneva Convention, I'm in.
Can we do dressing up?
Oh, there is no way you're getting me in one of them frilly tutus.
Or we could do nails. What about sparkly gems?
Well, I'm not being funny, Sarah, but that's all a little bit girly for me, all that. I grew up in a house full of boys. And we like fighting and sticks and fighting with sticks. We could make a start on tea.
That's boring.
Yeah, it'd be nice for your mum, though, wouldn't it? Like, man, it must be hard for her, bringing up you two on her own. Coming home from work and have a start on all the cooking and cleaning. Nice to have an extra pair of hands around sometimes. Or I could show you how to make a plane.
A real one?
Well, I'm not sure it'd carry the three of us, but we can give it a go.
I've been very unhappy for a long, long time. And I think Graham has been too, if he's honest.
I don't think we can blame him for being a tad upset.
It couldn't have been more wonderful when we were courting. But it was all smoke and mirrors. And then you come into my life. A wonderful man I can build a future with.
Yes, about that.
It's like you're my guardian angel. Sent as a reward for all those years of unhappiness. Just leave the little girl's room. Could I have another white wine when you've got a minute? Reckon I deserve it.
Get her told, Ashley. It's going to be 10 times more difficult when you've got your slippers all mixed up.
Vic, there's supposed to be a code of honour.
Finn, we're best friends, we're not the flipping mafia. If I think you're behaving like an idiot, I'm not going to keep pouring cement with my mouth shut. I'm going to do something about it.
I think he was upset that I'd not told him. Don't say it.
Well, at least you sussed her. And I know that I've been all for you finding her, but maybe you should wait, until your dad gets his head round it.
I guess.
And get rid of that. It's like a honeypot for weirdos. Just delete the profile.
You're right, I know you're right, but Vic, I just keep thinking, maybe...
Delete it and stop torturing yourself.
Fine. There, it's done.
What is it, love?
I'm sorry, all right?
He said Mummy's dead.
She is, sweetheart.
She still loves me, though.
Hey. You were everything to her.
We have but a short time to live. Like a flower, we blossom, then wither. Like a shadow, we flee and never stay. In the midst of life, we are in death. To whom can we turn for help? But to you, Lord.
Stop it.
Who are justly
I
angered
don't want
by
any
our
more
sins.
fighting.
Why would she listen to him and not me?
Pain of eternal death.
It's not a competition, is it?
Lord, you know the secrets of
At least
our
he
hearts.
got through to her.
Hear our prayer. Lord God, holy and mighty, holy and immortal, holy and most merciful Saviour, deliver us from the bitter pains of eternal death.
Give Pete a ring, will you?
I'm already on it. He's not answering. Shall I give Paddy a call?
No, not yet.
Car's too big, Mum. She's getting tired.
Yeah, well, he's at a funeral, isn't he? I'll have to manage.
I can give you a hand if you like.
I thought you didn't work here anymore.
Yeah, well, it's about time I start pulling my weight. I want to help.
Hey.
I want to be a pilot.
Oh, an engineer.
You what?
They're the ones who build and design the planes. They're the ones who know about the paper clips.
Yeah, and I could own all the planes in the world, and anyone who wanted to go anywhere would have to pay me.
So, what if someone had to go somewhere really important, but they didn't have any money? Well, you wouldn't want to share.
I hate sharing. Mum makes me do it all the time, but she hates it more than me.
She shares you and Jack with your dad, though, doesn't she?
That's different.
It kind of works out, though. And she's kind of sharing you both with me right now, I guess. Do you reckon that's working too?
If you want to move in, you should just ask Mum.
Don't mention Rome. He won't come out of the hotel room. Oh, listen to me. Banging on. I shouldn't be moaning about the past. We need to look to the future. Life's so short. We need to grab our chances to be happy.
The thing is, Carol, I'm not sure you and I have a future together.
Oh, come on. I know it's a shock, but I'm not suggesting that we map out the rest of our lives
I've been trying
right
to
here
tell
and
you
now.
for days. Things have been moving way too fast for me. And if today tells us anything, it's how little we really know each other.
But that's the joy of it. Getting to know each other, that's the fun bit. Well, it's all downhill after then, let's face it.
I'm sorry, Carol. I need to go and pay my respects. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to make it.
Oh, it's fine. You were obviously otherwise engaged.
You're cold, Ashley Thomas. That's your problem.
I'm going to go and find Bob.
You're never going to be happy because you don't know how to love. Oh, emotionally stunted. Don't even cover it.
Hey! That's my friend you're talking about.
Then you need to have a word with him about playing with people's hearts. He couldn't have been more callous if he tried.
He's been trying to bin you off all week. If you hadn't been so completely self-obsessed, you'd have read the signs. And for your information, he's one of the most kind-hearted, heroic men I've ever met. So if you want to slate him, you've come to the wrong place.
Well, we better get this place tidied up. I don't want your mum thinking I'm a soft touch. And when she comes back, tell her that I've been really strict and we've had absolutely no fun whatsoever.
She'll know we're lying.
Yes, she will if she sees the state of this place. Too late.
Hey! Wow! You all right, kids? Have they been good?
Yep, no trouble at all.
Well, you look like you've been very busy.
We're just about to tidy up.
While we do that, let's have some ice cream. I've heard it's very good for sore throats. Go on, wash your hands. Go on. Not been running your ragged, have they?
No, they've been good as gold. Sarah's been filling me in on her plans of world domination and Jack's been trying to shove cranes up his nose.
Oh, well, that sounds about right.
Had a really nice day.
Oh, good. Well, they were right in small doses, I suppose.
Look at you bringing ice cream back for everybody. Not nearly as tough as you make out, are you, eh?
I am, actually. I've had to be.
You were a big help today.
Yeah. I'm just glad that you got out safe.
Yeah, I was wondering, or hoping, do you want to come back and work at the farm again?
Might not last long. But yeah. Yeah, that'd be great, Mum, thanks.
I'm proud of you, you know. Stepping up, telling the truth. And I want you to know that you will always have a home here. You can use your old room whenever you need it. Oh, and your dad. He would have been proud too.
Well, at least there's no sign of Ross. Only a matter of time, though, isn't it, eh?
How do you mean?
Well, till he says something to Laurel. Rex sings for them.
Oh, we'd have done it by now. Best forgotten.
Oh, cheers, thank you.
See you in a bit.
You all right? Yeah. I need to go and check up on April.
Hey, try not to worry too much. You and Laurel are great parents, and me and Brenda will be there for her too.
Still, at least he had the guts to stand up to Ross.
Yeah. Defending Donna's honour.
He's lost a friend. He's never been the best one to cope with death, has he?
I'm supposed to be marrying him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and he loves you. Anyone can see that.
Can they? Because I'm not sure I can. How do I marry him if his heart's not in it?
Well, next Thursday at 9, Reece Shearsmith is a detective who's not exactly a team player, but an unlikely partnership could help find a missing teenager in new drama, Chasing Shadows. Next, if you're an artist, it's a great place to find inspiration. Ben Fogle delves into more harbour lives.